Goddess of Blunder.
Dun 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 dun. Did I do it? I might have. I did not
There we
click the
go.
button.
You're live.
It's been a long day.
I'm
Also, how the hell was I not following? What the?
It happens, trust me. You know how often I feel terrible and I'm like, oh crap. I was like, like we all see each other and follow each other on so many different platforms that like that's why I usually make tweets that I'm like, hey, if I'm not following you, throw your links up here so I can actually make sure that I am.
Find you, please.
Because sometimes I just don't know what's happening.
On your TikTok, I just said, "Oh, I'm already following you."
That worked perfect.
I didn't go and put my own.
Jarvis, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm sorry, Sher McMurr. I'm sorry about your game. Like, I hate it because there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I could drive 40 minutes away and go and punch Mahomes, I guess. I guess that's something I could do. I mean, it's definitely within my abilities. I mean, you guys won't see me for a while. There'll be no more streaming. Unless my prison time, I'll be like, I need to stream. It's Wednesday night.
It's just you and your magic collection.
Yep.
Nope.
Hey, Tomedy. Spring Dweller. Tom finally changed his name, so it is finally Tomedy on both platforms.
Let's
On
go.
consistency.
Except on Twitch, it's comedy.
Yes, I know. It looks like it's yelling at you. Like it's just like, Tomedy. Oh, there we go. Okay, I have everything. I was gonna play my cat deck today, but I cannot find like 7 cards. Like I was double sleeving them, and because I got new sleeves for Christmas that have my cat on the back of them, so I was like, I'll put my cat deck in this, and no clue where those 7 cards went.
Oh no.
I don't know. There's like 2 swords missing. I'm like, what is going on here? Where did I put these?
I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm just a Andy Reid fan.
Hey, what's going on, Julio?
Because I'm actually an Eagles fan.
Thank you very much for another gift sub. That's awesome. I appreciate it. We're about to get started here. So I am going to be playing the 11th Doctor in Donna Noble because I changed what I was playing today. But welcome everybody. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder, and welcome to the BlunderDome. We have a late night special because I was celebrating my birthday with my partner today. So, yay!
Happy birthday.
It's her birthday!
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Sher McMurr! Woohoo! It's your birthday.
I'm confused. You said you were celebrating your birthday with your partner.
I know. Was it? If it's her birthday, it's also my birthday because wherever we go, because she always wants to go get all of her free food everywhere, it just means I get to eat at all the food places too, so it kind of is my birthday. Like, we went out for gourmet grilled cheese sandwiches at the winery down here, and I mean, I got a grilled cheese sandwich that was delicious and fantastic that I normally wouldn't have gotten. So, yes, I guess it's kind of my birthday. But welcome, everybody. We're going to be playing some Planechase with some wonderful guests this evening. And if you don't know what Planechase is, it is an alternate form of Magic the Gathering where we have this wonderful Planechase deck that has different planes of the Magic the Gathering universe and Doctor Who universe. This is a micro version of it because I keep shuffling it and then just letting it, whatever's in the chunk that I take and put on the desk, that's what we play with.
You know the stasis playing?
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, there's certain ones that are not in here. There's like Norn's Annex is not in here, and certain ones that just delay the game or make the game unfun for everybody. We also have the fuck it clause that if all 4 people decide that we don't want to be on the plane, we can leave. Just because sometimes, it's just not fun for anybody. Like sometimes,
Gentleman's handshake too. Let's make this game fun.
yes, this is better for everyone. So each plane has a different environmental effect that'll basically be affecting the whole entire board state, as well as a different power. We have these wonderful Planechase die. If anybody wants to roll their own, they may, or I can roll it for you. It is a 1, which is the planar symbol, and a 69/planar chaos symbol, which is the chaos ensues symbol, which will make the power of the plane go off, and the 1, or the planar symbol, will make us go to the next plane. There are also phenomenon cards in here that are basically like instants that will go off immediately. They do all sorts of weird things, like reverse the game, or let us have card draw. There's a couple of new ones that do weird stuff. I don't know. Every once in a while I run into a new card and I'm like, when the hell did I put this in here? Where does this come from? So that's a good thing that we're getting so many new Planechase cards, I guess. So that is almost all the rules. If you wish to roll the die, you may roll it as a sorcery during your turn once. You may also pay 1 mana, 2 mana, and cumulatively more each time to roll the die as many times as you want, as long as you have the mana for it. We will also start with a Fractured Power Stone, which I do not have my Fractured Power Stone out, but the Fractured Power Stone will start up in our command zone as our 101th card. Once you cast it, it will become an emblem. And once it becomes an emblem, you can use it to tap for colorless mana anytime you wish, or you may tap it to roll the die again. I have so many Fractured Power Stones, and not around my desk, apparently.
Power Stone.
Like, they exist somewhere around here? I think cats actually move them on me. That's what I'm gonna say happens. It's not just me and my forgetful mind. So I'm going to be playing the 11th Doctor and Donna Noble. This is just the precon. It does stupid things. Like, all the Doctor Who precons are pretty powerful. This does a lot of timey-wimey things and wants to mess with vanishing counters and put time counters on things, and actually makes suspend actually useful. I mean, there were certain suspend cards that had their uses, but, you know, now we have more. I'm going to let all my guests introduce themselves, throw their links up in chat, and let us know what's going on. And we are going to start with Jarvis. What is happening, sir?
Hey everyone, I'm Jarvis. I play Commander on Mondays and Thursdays, and then I also stole Benji's kick, and I started my own deck brewing stream. That happens on Wednesdays. This Wednesday we have a double feature where I'm going to guest on Benji's, and then he's going to guest on mine.
Nice.
I'm looking very much forward to it. Because it makes it that I have to do all the thinking for the first hour, and then Benji has to do it for the second part.
I would burn myself out. My brain would just be like, I'm out.
We're just gonna pass off like the person typing in roll.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. But then, playing today, I'm playing Edition to Heavens is One. Reason why I'm playing this deck is because I built it because I won this lovely altar from Modfly
Ooh.
when he put it up on eBay.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. You know, it's Ronin, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I had to buy it and build it.
That's freaking awesome.
Which is weird because I don't play attack-focused decks. But I built this as a human table deck. So, most of the creatures in here are human. I think like all but like 2 or 3 of them. And I'm going to go to combat.
Which is very surprising. Jarvis is not known for his combating. He usually just lets us bat each other around.
Well, I had to do it for Ishin.
Ishin is gross. I like Ishin. Oh, there, we found a Fractured Power Stone. Woohoo! We did it, everybody. Stream over. Later, everybody.
Nice. It's been nice.
Like, I found 2 Ichor elixirs, but I'm still trying to figure out different things to do with some of the other ones. I'm like, see what weird kind of things we can do. Hey, Jen the Judge, what's going on? But, Jarvis, I'm interested to see you playing this deck.
I'm interested to see how it works before I go and spend the money on building it the rest of the way.
So is there a dissent in there?
Oh no.
You don't like Descent?
Gotta
No,
try.
it is an awful card.
Yeah, it speeds the game up.
It's been worse.
It makes everybody's deck speed up to power level 11, and then everybody's dead like 2 turns later.
I have
great
yet
for
to see.
stories.
I have yet to see the person. I don't play Magic because I want to tell a story.
You need stories, Jarvis. You need the stories.
No, I just don't like these. Every time I've seen it be played, whoever's the person that played it has lost. Benji's told me he's won the game when he's played it, but I haven't seen it.
There's a goal.
Right?
To be that person, so
Yeah.
you can see it happen.
Yeah.
You gotta play it so that you get that confirmation bias.
And I also don't like giving my opponents things.
That's legit.
That makes sense.
I don't like sharing.
Sometimes I do. It depends
I
on.
3 siblings, and I want to act like an only child.
You're like, I'm an adult now. I can be an only child. I can do whatever I want, and I don't have to share anymore. Woo!
Exactly. Like, my wife tries to take a fry off my plate. No, that was my fry.
I've learned not to try to do that. And Benji, what do you got going on?
Hi, I'm Benji the Brewer. You can find me on a whole bunch of places: Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, TikTok. That's Benji the Brewer.
Like, remember when that was a thing? Like, every year there is at least like one thing where everybody's like, we're all leaving, and then like everybody makes a new platform, and then I'm like, 6 months later, I'm like, what is this thing that I downloaded?
What is Hive?
Yeah.
You can also find me on Moxiel, the Benji_the_brewer, where you can see all the decks that I play on stream, including this one. This is has been renamed within the last 10 minutes to Bouncy Dragons. This deck wants to hit face, return to hand, hit face again. I don't know. It's a weird deck. I really like it. It's dragons, but focusing less on all the really good red ones. There are a couple really good red ones, but mainly focusing on the blue and white dragons. There is an Astral Dragon. I believe the Astral Dragon combo in here. I don't remember if I put the person here or not. No, I didn't. Okay, so we don't have that combo.
I love Astral Dragon.
Yeah,
so many
Astral Dragon-
silly things.
Astral Dragon with sneak attack and Dragon's Tempest.
Oh, that's fun. Sneak attack.
That is one way that this deck can win. I know because I've done it, and I did not plan for that, but you know, it's a thing. Yeah, so I like this deck a lot. It's really silly. I got these sleeves. These are Roaring Moon Pokemon sleeves. And I was like, well, these are Jeskai colors, so clearly I must do Jeskai Dragons.
Love it. I'm interested to see both these decks.
I'm disappointed in myself. I didn't put Chris Mirror in my deck either because I'm like, wait a minute, if I have Chris Mirror in my deck, I could do the thing. But no, I failed.
The more you know.
Let's see. Learn from our mistakes. And Looter Scooter, what is happening?
Hello. I am Looter Scooter. You can find me on Twitter at Looty_Scooty, where I be gay, do crime, and sometimes tweet about magic. You can also find my podcast On an Adventure, where I talk to various other magic content creators about usually not magic. Usually we just end up talking about other hobbies that we have, or just various life stuff, or just sometimes we just end up talking about magic anyway. It's just kind of a fun, casual vibe where I just get to talk to people for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And you can find that anywhere you get your podcasts. And today, I'm playing my favorite commander, Brea, Ethereum Shaper. This build is just kind of a value artifacts deck, where I'm gonna just play artifacts, sack them, and then just recur them for value. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh,
also,
Brea.
I want to shout out my girlfriend Jen, because they bought me this this sweet Japanese foil Brea a few weeks ago.
Japanese foils.
It looks really pretty.
Like, for some
Yeah.
reason, Japanese cards in the artwork, I think it's just because, like, the text boxes are so much, I don't know, the kanji is so much thinner? I don't know, something about it makes the artwork pop more.
Yeah.
I was noticing it the other day. I was like,
Look at shiny. I don't know.
Is it bending?
Oh.
Has it started curling at all?
Not
I've
really.
had no issues with it from other places.
Yeah.
It's weird because like it depends on where the packs are printed. I feel like sometimes I don't know. It's a mystery, a magical mystery.
Either way.
Pupper dog, I need my arms. You can't have them. I know. I
Aww.
got to borrow my hands. I know. You go bother Mama. Go make her happy. Yeah. You're just gonna hurt me. Okay. So I'm gonna randomize us real quick 3 times.
We're going on a ride.
Like he runs over and then he like slams my hand underneath my desk because my mouse is underneath my desk. He's like, "Pet me!" Oh man, I'm first again. I don't want to be first. I always feel like I'm cheating.
No, I don't want to be last.
Oh darn! I guess I will go first.
If I have to, I guess I will be. So we are going to start on the Talon Gates in Dominaria. Anytime you can cast a sorcery, you may exile a non-land card from your hand with X time counters on it, where X is its converted mana cost. If the exile card doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. Okay, that's... yeah. I swear I didn't stack the deck.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
You exile a card for free.
Yeah.
I,
You could
How do you-
exile your whole entire hand if you wanted to.
How do you spell that card?
Talon Gates. Talon.
Oh, there it is.
let me.
Sorcery and exile normal so I can just start the game with suspend my hand.
Yeah, basically. Planechase.
Awesome.
Oh, I really enjoy that.
Well, this is gonna get silly.
Wait, we don't have to pay
Oh,
for
right.
it? It's
Oh
not-
no, there's no paying for it.
And what does chaos
Wait,
do?
Chaos, you remove 2 time counters from each suspended card you control.
Okay. Well,
This is
okay,
awesome.
This is awful.
are you all ready?
Yeah,
Sure.
No, it's
I guess
awesome.
so.
Hilarious.
I will draw for turn.
As Jarvis suspends his hand and then plane chases.
Yeah.
I will play this tap versus fortress. I will suspend a Sword of the Animist.
Sure.
I'll suspend a Talisman of Conviction.
Sure.
And I'll suspend a Commander Sphere.
Sweet.
And then I will ask Amar to roll the die for a second.
Jarvis, you monster.
Yeah, attack Jarvis.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I was trying to get chaos. If I got chaos, I got to cast Sword of the Animist and Talisman of Conviction.
That's true.
True.
But I will pass the turn out and I will go and add counters.
Okie dokie. Well, welcome to Planechase, everybody.
I'll be right back.
It's a bunch of nonsense. You know what? Let's play this Myriad Landscape as our land for the turn. And then, I guess... we'll just start exiling things. I'm gonna suspend this Atrax Warden. And then I'm gonna suspend the Ninth Doctor. And then let us... yeah, we'll keep that in our hand. We'll keep that in our hand, but we... yeah, we may as well. This adipose offspring will also be suspended. And that is their mana cost? Okay, that's what I thought. Man, this deck is already becomes a pain in the butt sometimes when there's so many suspend counters and then I have to like have the suspend stuff separated from my board. Usually I don't have to worry about that for a couple of turns. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay.
Let the nonsense begin.
Draw a card. Let's do a training center, and then hey, let's also do the thing. We are gonna suspend Progenitor's icon, teleportation circle, and
I feel really far behind.
Shimmer Dragon. So these will be suspended.
Oh my god.
At least we know all the terrible things that are coming, right?
Yeah, I mean we've got a variety of
Everyone here
turns.
just face up now. Just the absolute horrors that are about to
Yeah, these are the terrible things that will happen to you in a couple of turns.
Yep.
I don't see anything that's terrible happening here.
I don't want to like leave Ludi out of it, but also that chaos does sound pretty good.
I swear to God, if I'm the only one who does not get suspended, I'm gonna be so mad.
I mean, for that alone, chaos.
Chaos!
Oh, thank God. Thank God. I don't even
So,
care if you take down your stuff twice.
All right, I will do that. Bam. Cool. I'll pass.
Yep, I'll draw. I'll play Path of Ancestry. I will suspend Goblin Welder, Brothers War, and Smelting Vat. And then I'll roll the planar die.
Would you like me to roll for you? Oh, we got your own. Excellent.
I'll use planar die. It's 1 is Planeswalk and 6 is Chaos.
Yep.
Yep.
Right?
Yepper.
3. Nothing.
Okay.
Now we'll pass after that.
Fair enough. Amara, can you roll that?
I can. Nothing.
You rolled?
I did.
Your camera is frozen.
Oh no! Did it freeze? Ah!
No!
I will believe you. I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, like every time there's like a spot that just freezes the camera because of the lighting, and I gotta figure out the lighting situation.
Well,
Hey,
I
Ben.
will now go and cast a tapped Restless Fence and pass the turn.
Welcome to turn 2.
Well, actually, no.
Turn
I
2
just
ever
realized-
has 3 cards suspended in exile.
I'm gonna pay the 1 to spin again.
Okay, so that's
I'm
good.
gonna roll again. I forgot. I'm not doing anything else. Okay.
Nah,
I'll
okay,
pass the turn.
we're still here. Gonna untap, draw a card, move all these. Boop, boop, boop.
And I'm sorry if you hear a young child. My daughter
it's all
refuses
good.
to go to sleep.
It's all good. It happens.
The
I
four of
understand.
us are also refusing to.
Yes, that is true. I'm gonna tap and pay 2 to put out my Fractured Power Stone. And I did say that it becomes an emblem, didn't I? I think I did. Yeah, we all know this. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, once it becomes just so it can't be interacted with, because.
Alright, yeah, I can't weld this thing in and out of play.
Yeah. The first stream that I ever did with Planechase, yeah, somebody did that, and it was awful. Like they just went through the whole entire deck until they got to where they wanted to be. Oh, we are leaving. Okay.
Alright, well,
Everybody had their fun.
chicanery.
So we are going to the Astral Arena. It's basically a silent arbiter. No more than 1 creature can attack each combat. No more than 1 creature can block each combat. Whenever you roll the planar chaos, it deals 2 damage to each creature. Boop.
Oh,
Okay, so I don't really like this place either. So you know,
no.
this isn't not a happy.
I'm alright with this.
Like, as someone that wants to go to Punch Step,
Yeah, I will pass my turn.
All right. Well, let's go to mine. Untap, upkeep. I will remove and cast the Progenitor's icon. Naming dragons. Big shock. Everybody is very surprised.
What is happening? Benji, that's not what you said happens. Dragons.
What? I thought this was a plant deck. I will draw for turn.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't even pay attention to what your mana rock did until you named dragons, and I'm like, oh, I guess I better read this.
It's not that exciting. But I will go ahead and put this tap Path of Ancestry in, also naming dragons. Oh, it doesn't. I don't have to name. I always think I have to name. I don't name anything, so I'll go ahead and cast my Fractured Power Stone, and then I will do my free. No, I'm gonna pass.
This plate actually is useful in some ways.
Yeah.
During my upkeep, Elven Welder comes up suspend. I will. Oh, and these also take down. I will simply play Tapped Mistvault Bridge and pass.
Okay. Yeah. I will go and have my Sword of the Animus and my Talisman of Conviction come off suspend. That counter. I will play this Swamp per turn. Where I tap this Talisman of Conviction for colorless and play this Soul Ring that I just topped out.
Sure.
That's going to allow me to
But they
go
all
and
say.
cast Mission,
Yep.
and then tap the Soul Ring for the Sword of the Animus onto Ishin.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to roll the player die.
I will allow it. Nah.
And then I will pass the turn.
It's okay. Haha, Marker, I caught you with my legs. I'm so fancy. I'm always impressed when my reflexes are good. Most of the time.
I always tell people that catching is very, very easy. You just need to know where something's going to be and be there first.
Like, so that's the only time it ever works for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a mountain as my land for the turn. And do I want... what do we want to do? Oh, she's gonna be useful. Murders comes out here. I don't want to do that. We'll do that instead. Okay. I'm gonna play Martha Jones, human cleric. When she enters the battlefield, I'm going to investigate and make myself a clue. And then whenever I sacrifice a clue, Martha Jones and up to one other target creature can't be blocked this turn. It's a 3/2. So I'm gonna make myself a clue token, which I will draw in a second. And oh, Ishan. You're out. How are you over there? Okay.
He's just a humble human samurai.
Yeah.
Defeat his family.
He's terrifying.
I don't think Ishin is humble. Like,
No.
Nope.
I feel like he's like, I am so freaking cool.
Yeah. Imagine if you took two heavens
God damn it!
as one.
I just killed my
you
own
would not
creature.
be humble about that. You'd be like, I'm the baddest. I am the
2 heavens, not just one. 2. So I killed my own creature. Awesome.
Oh, you chaos.
I did chaos. So all creatures are gonna take 2 damage.
Dang.
Rose a loss.
Excellent. Oh, did I?
There we go.
Okay. Well, I killed my own creature. I'll pass my turn.
I mean, you
I made a clue!
out of it, right? Yeah.
Made a clue. That's pretty cool.
Let's untap. Let's cast Teleportation Circle from Suspend.
That is much cooler than what I did.
It's not a clue. I don't know. Draw for turn.
Man, this welder just didn't. I would have had a disgusting play on my turn, so it should have died.
So there was reasons for it then.
You were so
There was
close to
reasons,
glory.
you want to see why.
I will play a plains. I'll tap 5.
Sure.
And cast Zergo and Ojutai.
Pretty good.
Trying to think of a good way to organize my board. Okay. I will scry off Path of Ancestry. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. And Zergo and Ojitai, I'm going to read all this. Flying in haste, they have hexproof as long as they enter the battlefield this turn. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player, look or battle. I didn't put any battles in here, but that
Just in case it becomes a thing.
yeah. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and rest in the bottom of your library. In any order, you may return one of those dragons to its owner's hand.
You might not have put any battles in there, but Amara did.
Yeah. So it could end up being relevant. You were absolutely right. So I'm going to move to combat. And Jarvis, you got a ton of mana, so I'm swinging them at you.
Okay.
So that is 4. I will resolve the trigger. So I will look at the top 3. And I will put that one into my hand and these on the bottom. And then I will return Zergo and Ojitai to my hand. I've got no other game actions, so I will move to end step. Teleportation circle will flicker the icon.
I'll drop it.
You want it to return into your hand?
Yeah.
Scalding Tarn. I'll fetch.
There-
I will take it.
Oh,
There are a number of things in this deck that want me to cast my commander multiple times.
okay, never mind. You're something. For some reason, I thought your dice was a 1 and not a 3. So never mind.
This should be actually a 2.
Oh, I was looking to talk about looters.
Oh.
Threw me
Oh.
off.
This should be, ow. There we go. Is that clear? Wow, the glare sucks on this. Hold on.
Oh, that's better.
There we go. I'm fetching for Steam Vents. I will put it into play untapped. I can find my Steam. There it is. And then I'll show you why I was very correct to blow up the welder. I'm going to cast Ratz's Tunnel Grinder.
Love that
And
card.
when it enters the battlefield, I will discard Spine of Ishsaw and Angel of the Ruins to draw 3 cards.
I don't love that.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Everybody's safe. It's all good.
I mean, I will
Yeah.
worry about it.
I told you not to. Like, I literally told you not to. And then I'll move to my instant. Because I've descended this turn, Ratz's Tunnel Grinder will get 1 counter. Let me back. And then... Oh, actually... roll the planar die. Nah, I kind of like being on the arena. I'll pass after that.
Okay. Yeah. I will get this commander sphere. Move a counter.
Man, Spell Table does not want anything to come up properly.
No, it does not.
I am going to go and become a problem. And
You weren't already?
Any Patel?
Oh my god. Oh dear lord.
Oh, we are going to be spamming that.
You're going to die
that chaos.
so fast.
Wait, what? I don't understand. What's the problem?
I mean, you just said you were going to be a problem, so like I feel like you already
Yeah.
know what the problem
You know
is.
exactly.
I don't know. Maybe I'm silly.
Well, we already knew you were silly, Benji. I am going to move to combat.
Rude.
I'm going to go
Not that rude, that's
and
true.
attack Looter for 4. I have
Are the gnomes also gonna come at me?
I have a few attack triggers to resolve.
Bet you do.
Let me go and resolve the gnomes first. So I'll get a total of 3+1/+1 counters on Green Pakal, right? Or wait, how does
You'll
it
get
read?
2. You'll get 2 counters, but you'll get 3 gnomes.
Oh yeah, 2 counters.
Because
And
the
3
first
gnomes.
one's
There we
gonna
go.
put, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I play her. So 2 counters and add token. No.
I had her in my draft last time with a roaming throne. It was so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
It was so stupid.
She's Yeah, Onion Pakal is absolutely disgusting.
I want to go and put 2 of those at Benji and 1 of those at Amara.
Okie dokie.
The gnomes.
And then you're tutoring 2
Few
lands.
basic lands tapped. Here's number 1. First one I put.
This is not a problem
And
at all.
Here's number 2. Here's the second one I found.
Not even the Anim Pakal, but like just the ramp is why I swung at you, and we'll continue to swing at you.
I don't understand.
Just so we're on the same page.
I did nothing wrong. Slander. Slander.
Listen, I'm just saying, if Amara didn't roll chaos, I could have solved this.
Ah.
I could have just welded into play a Spine of Ishtar, and we would have solved all of this.
That is true.
Go and play my Fractured Power Stone. Big token. Yep. Bam.
The other downside is if we like try and aggressively roll chaos, we could just planeswalk out, and Jarvis can then attack with multiple creatures.
Yeah, then we'll just die to more things.
Speaking of chaos,
Yeah.
Amara, I would love to roll that wonderful stone that you
Would you?
How do you have there?
Excellent.
Please roll chaos. Please roll chaos.
Nothing.
I would like to do it again.
Okie dokie.
Please roll chaos. Yeah, chaos.
We're leaving.
I mean, don't be happy yet.
Alright.
Could be somewhere horrible. The Undercity reaches. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player, his player draws a card. Or may draw a card.
Sorry, what?
This is not
God.
great.
Alright, so it's an Edric? Jeez.
Yeah,
okay.
that all those
Chaos, you have
gnomes
no
are just...
maximum hand size for the rest of the game.
That's
You know what?
hilarious.
I'm okay with it.
I can't imagine why.
I can't imagine how you're going. I'm shocked you're okay with it.
Let me suspend these things down. Da, da, da. Boop. And the Ninth Doctor will come out. The Ninth Doctor has haste. It's a Time Lord Doctor, and 2/4. And whenever the Ninth Doctor becomes untapped during your untap step, you get an additional upkeep step after this step. Is interesting. I shall draw my card for turn. It is not anything that will save us this turn. Can I get all those counters off of there? Maybe. I could do that, maybe. Jarvis, what are you doing over there?
I'm going to combat.
Cannery.
Just playing the magic.
I was told using the combat step was the fairest way to play Magic, and I want to be a fair Magic the Gathering player.
As someone who built Grima, I don't believe that you believed that at all.
I'm going to play As Foretold. At the beginning of my upkeep, I put a time counter on As Foretold. Once each turn, I may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell you cast with the mana value X or less, where X is the number of time counters on As Foretold. So, more stuff for me to keep track of. Woohoo! I just want to draw a card, so this is not out of any kind of grudge. I will.
So, Mara, I think your screen is frozen.
Oh my gosh. I gotta figure out this lighting issue.
There we go. I was like, wait a minute, there's no ads in your battlefield.
Like, it's ridiculous because, like, I'm using the same cameras, and, like, my face cam is fine, so the lighting on me is fine because it doesn't lock up, but the board. And I think it's this spot, this area, and the shininess.
Yeah.
So Benji, I am gonna hit you for 2 just so I can draw a card.
How dare you?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find an answer to something that's happening over there.
I am confused.
Do you feel targeted? I am going to attempt to roll out of this place. Nope, we are still here. You know what? Let's keep the white open. roll chaos. I have no maximum hand size. Cool. Okay. That's not exactly what I wanted, but I will take it. Because I don't really have a choice. I guess I'll pass my turn.
Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and untap. I will remove a counter for my Shimmer Dragon and then draw for turn. Okay.
I didn't mean to be a villain. I really Planechase.
It happens.
I don't know about that one, Chief. Gee, no, I'm with you. I too blame the Planechase deck because my welder would be in play if it weren't for the Planechase deck.
I don't know how often the Planechase deck it likes to screw people over a lot of times.
You gonna recast my commander?
It turbocharged the game.
Yes, basically.
I will go ahead and scry. Let's put that on the bottom. And then move to combat. Jarvis. Take another 4.
I cannot
Commander, damage him out. You got this.
Once I deal combat damage, I will draw a card. No, let me do their trigger first, and then I'll draw a card.
Okie dokie.
I cannot imagine why you are hitting me.
I don't know why I am being punched. Please stop.
Let's try to find the guy who did this.
Crap. I think I'll have to take that one.
Is it Wrath of God?
No.
No.
And then draw. Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay. So I'll go ahead and return them to my hand. And I will play out a Ghost Quarter as land for turn. Unfortunately, I don't have a... Yeah, we'll go ahead and roll the planar die. Nothing. Cool. I'll move to end step. I'll flicker the Progenitor's icon, and then I will discard down to hand size. Let's go ahead and drop this Sun home.
Check down my guys. Draw a card. That's cool in like a few turns. Don't help me now. Oh my god. Alright, I'll play an air mesa. I'll fetch. Actually, well, that's before I do anything. I'll roll a player die. It's a 3. I will not go to that. I'll play an air mesa. I'll fetch for a Triumph. I will cast the Fractured Power Stone that I'll just use to represent as an arcane signet. We'll roll it again. 'Cause I'm just trying to get off this plane. That's a 2. I will roll it again. No! You don't deserve
There's
a
one
card
thing
draw.
that Jarvis doesn't need is card draw. That's like the only thing I don't want in the world.
That's the thing I want
my
most.
turn.
I know!
I unfortunately failed.
When I flipped it, I was just like, Jarvis.
In Looter's end step, I'm going to tap my commander's sphere for a black and sacrifice it and draw a card.
You don't need to draw any more cards. Now you're just showing off.
I did it for a reason.
Please cast Scrap Mastery, I'm begging you.
I'm going to play the Secluded Courtyard, naming Human. I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Sun Titan. Bringing back this commander sphere.
Yep. This is fun. Everything's fine.
Everything
No
is
need to
awful.
No need to worry. I'll take care of you. I'm gonna go to
No, I
combat.
don't think
I
you will.
believe that, actually. Not in the way that I want you to take care of me, but...
That's a good point. It's a very good point.
I'm gonna swing Ishin at Benji because I feel like it's time to share commander love. Anim at Amara,
Okay.
and one of the gnomes at each of you. Then I will go and add a total of 2 more counters on the Anim. Go to 2 and get 7 more gnomes that are tapped and attacking.
Yeah.
So I'll be up to 10. So I will send 3 at looter and 3 of those at looter and 2 of those at each of Amara and Benji.
Okay.
So I'm taking how much damage?
So
total?
you're getting a total of 4 gnomes. So you're taking a total of 4. Benji is getting a total of 6. Amara is a total of 7.
Okay.
And then I will also view my library and get a plains and a swamp.
Hello, arch enemy.
I don't
For real.
understand why.
I know. It's not like you have like 15 cards in your hand now.
So I get to draw 12 cards.
Yeah. See, yeah. Case in point.
11, 12. I just realized. I can see my.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh well.
this
You,
is
you know the
blurred.
pin that's coming.
yeah. We can see that.
Yeah.
Though.
It was very nice of you to share your information.
You're very welcome.
I guess that's the least we deserve, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's cast this one. I'm gonna cast Commissaire Sabrina Rain.
Okay, so we're literally just dead next turn.
Yep.
Got it.
No, you're not dead next turn. Never kill you like that.
Oh, the commissar.
Okay, I'll show you. I'm gonna go and cast my Enderal as well. I'm gonna move to discard phase.
You could roll the planar die and maybe get chaos.
This is true.
Then you don't have to discard.
Angie, why do you?
I mean, everything is awful already. How much worse is it gonna get, right?
Right.
I'm gonna move to discard. I'm gonna discard an Atali.
Cool.
A
notable human.
Devenant Fury Raider.
I'm really glad to see that out of your hand.
Luxury Suite. Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Sabai Triome. Okay, you're supposed to go into the grave, not back to my hand. And Combat Celebrant. And I will pass.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna untap the Ninth Doctor. Whenever it's untapped, I will. During my untap step, I get an additional untap step. We are going to remove a counter, and then remove another counter. This will come out when it enters the battlefield.
As we're told.
Oh yes! Ha!
Also, your camera's frozen.
I thought maybe if I moved the light back, so maybe if I moved the light forward. We're gonna get there at some point. Watch Mara fight her camera.
I put cards in my deck. I don't
Okay,
know
excellent.
what's in everything.
I'm glad nobody was paying attention to my screen. I'm just over here having fun. I'm going to put 2 counters on that. I'm going to take a counter off of the Warden. When the Offspring come into play, I am actually going to... Do I want to sack you? I kind of do. No, we'll keep you out.
You don't sack out because you didn't pay
Oh.
the merge cost. You just cast it. I think it's
Oh.
merge cost.
Oh, is it only the emerge cost? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just reading the first
Yeah,
page.
normal-
But I do get an alien.
You get a normal 2.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Alien time. Woohoo! I should draw my card for the turn. That might help us. Do I get? Oh, I get 2 cards, don't I? Because I get an untap. Upkeep. Okay, yeah. My upkeep. Oh, it's just my upkeep step. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Ugh.
But that means you do get 2 counters if you didn't already do that for all your time stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I did. Okay. Excellent.
I swear I'm paying attention.
I don't know what I'm going to do about this problem that Jarvis has going on over
Yeah,
there.
I understand. Benji, you need to go and play that commander every single turn he takes. Big problem. It's hexproof.
It is absolutely going to continue being a problem for you.
Yeah, it's a Jarvis problem, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to play the clock tower. It puts time counters on itself. If I get 12 of them, I can basically... I draw 7 and shuffle my library in hand.
Hate that that's got that if you control a time
Yeah,
restriction.
because otherwise it would be super
It's
useful.
so good.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's what's gonna happen, right? Yep, I guess that's what's gonna happen. But do we? Oh, we don't have the right colored mana. That is super sad. Super, super sad right now. That is an issue. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, as much as I don't want to have to do that. 1 and 2. And then I will tap and sacrifice my Myriad Landscape to go find myself 2 basic land cards that share a land type, which is going to be mountains. Combat. Ugh. 6/6 Sun Titan over there. Ugh.
Huh?
I can't even get through there. You know what? Let me grab my mountains real quick. I think I can at least try to do something.
Is there a plane that's just all creatures get -2, -2?
that would be my favorite place right now.
Just an Elishnorn plane, please.
Well, isn't there like a phenomena that just is a void light?
There is. There definitely is.
Oh, please, please.
So, I think this is...
I don't understand.
Like, I don't know why everybody's targeting me. I don't understand.
We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
So my mountains will come out play tapped. Everything is shuffled.
Redemption.
Ooh, redemption. Draw a card, everyone.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Oh. Don't have to tell
Does
me
not
twice.
save me.
Okay, I guess this is what we're gonna do.
Wait a minute. I gotta excited for drawing a card for everyone else who tried to hurt me.
Yes, that is
Yes.
basically what's.
That is exactly the what we're doing.
So I'm gonna play the Wedding of River Song. It's a sorcery. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and then I may exile a non-land card from my hand with a number of time counters on it equal to its mana value. Then target opponent does the same. Cards exiled this way that don't have suspend gain suspend, and then I time travel. Who wants to draw 2 cards? How many cards are in everybody? Jarvis, you're not drawing 2 cards.
I have 5 cards in my hand.
I have 8.
8.
Okay. Ludi, you can have 2 cards.
Sweet. I'll draw 2.
And then, if you wish to exile a card, you may. I am going to time travel. I'm going to take a counter off of here, put a counter on here, and then I will play this wonderful Atrax Warden.
I guess I'll suspend Mural.
When it enters the battlefield, I can exile up to one target tapped creature. So, what is the one creature I can get rid of?
Anim Pakal.
Yeah.
Machine.
Anim Pakal is probably the best one.
Yeah, because the other one will just come back. Yeah, Ishin you can just pay for. So, okay, that's gone.
I don't know how I would ever be able to afford to pay for it.
Yeah. With all you... I have no manas. I don't know what to do. And then we will go to combat.
That's disgusting. I didn't realize how disgusting she got because
Yeah, she's silly.
Yeah.
I need to draw some cards, so I will send the doctor over at you, Ludi. Take two, and I will draw a card. And then we will roll the die and try to get out of there.
Chaos is good too.
We're leaving. Okay.
Let's go!
Let's go somewhere else. We're going to Unyaro. At the beginning of your end step, if you planeswalk to Unyara this turn, untap all creatures. They phase out until a player planeswalks.
How do you spell it?
Unyaro. Unyaro.
Does it have any other abilities other than it says Amara get wrecked?
It just says, yep.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it says, yeah.
So,
Well, it's all the creatures, I
Yeah,
think.
it's all
Yeah,
creatures.
yeah, it's all creatures.
oh! Let's
Okay,
go!
So,
Wait.
excellent. Okay, I found a solution, everybody. Woo!
You found the solution. Right,
How do you
nobody
spell the
rolls
gun
plane
piece?
or
It's not-
die ever.
So
On it?
these are all phase out. The chaos
You
on
asking
it.
How it's spelled?
Oh,
Yeah, how is this spelled again?
Unyaro. These will all phase out. Well, this is where we live now. Whenever chaos ensues, create 2/2/2 white and blue night creature tokens with vigilance. Actually, we could do
No,
nothing else.
Oh yeah, they all get untapped and then they.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. All creatures untapped.
So
phase
let's
out.
untap. That's not what I wanted to do. But anyway.
That works.
That's fine.
It's a solution for a turn. I'll pass my turn.
And then can I just like
I mean, it's a solution for.
turn over?
Yeah. It might be a solution for a long time if we don't get out of here.
I'm just gonna take this and throw it off my balcony because I don't need it now.
There you go.
This is a Jarvis problem. We'll just leave everything phased out.
I will go to my turn, untap, upkeep. I will cast the Shimmer Dragon.
It
From
has
suspend.
haste.
I don't
Yeah.
have a problem anymore.
No, you absolutely are.
Oh, no,
You still
I
are.
said I don't think I have the problem anymore because I think it's Benji now because he has flyers that aren't phased out.
To be clear, you have to do one roll and get yourself back off of this plane, and your entire force comes back.
It spent all my mana.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna do.
So I am not going to say that I am a problem because that seems inaccurate. I will go ahead. I will be your problem for sure. Yes. So let's go ahead and continue that trend. And I will recast my commander.
I would have rather it be board away.
That wouldn't have been any better for you,
Yes, it would have.
because this would still be happening this turn.
Oh, yeah. It's easier to recover for me from a board away than it is from phasing.
Yeah, that's true. We'll go ahead and move to combat. Okay. Zerko triggers on per player. So I think I do want multiple triggers.
It's reasonable. I would like to make the point that I am at the lowest life total, and I would have to total like 3 spells this game.
To be fair, that does also make you easier to kill. But that's also a valid point to be made. And Imara did smack me for card to like get the juicy card draw center. So what I'll do is, I think do I keep commander damaging?
Hit Jarvis was do the commander damage.
That means 5 is going over to Amara. So
Okay.
Zergo and Ojitai, and then Shimmer Dragon over at Amara.
Okie dokie.
I will have 1 trigger per dragon, so
Okay.
I will resolve the Shimmer Dragons.
So much damage.
I will put, I guess, that in my hand. Do I want that one though? I think I want that one. No. Okay, I made up my mind. I apologize. These will go on the bottom. Shimmer Dragon will remain on the board. And then I will resolve Zergo and Ojitai. And I will get that. And then I will tap 2 for an Arcane Signet. Oh, Zergo and Ojitai coming back to my
I
hand.
was just getting ready to ask if you're doing that.
I was just about to ask.
Take it to 9.
Then I will move to end step. Teleportation Circle will flicker the Shimmer Dragon. And then I have to discard it.
The worst step in Magic, the cleanup phase.
Makes you discard. Makes you not have as much cool stuff. The worst.
I will
Reanimator
discard
player me goes, nah, that's the best phase.
Blur and Prairie Stream.
I'd rather reanimate by discarding or milling. But by
Sure,
voluntarily discarding, not
Yeah.
mandatory discarding.
Both these cards come off suspend. So Brothers are just going to enter and trigger Chapter 1. I'm going to make 2 Power Stone tokens. Its Chapter 2 says choose 2 target players. Until my next turn, each creature they control attacks the other player if able. And then it's Chapter 3, it deals X damage to any target and X damage to any other target where X is the number of artifacts I control. Smelting Vat is a artifact that I can pay 1 tap and sacrifice another artifact, and I reveal the top 8 cards in my library, and I put 2 non-creature artifacts with total mana value less than the sacrificed artifact onto the battlefield. Then I'll draw. I will, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts, I will tap for 2 and cast this Thought Monitor.
You have a Saga
I will
trigger
draw 2 cards.
prior to that.
Oh, holy shit. That's right. I will move to my main phase. Saga Tree will go to Chapter 2. And I will target Benji and Jarvis.
That blood feud is already going on.
Game proceeds as normal.
Yes.
All of your creatures have. Yeah. But this is
Benji.
normal.
Better hope
I'll
that
draw
I
2
suck at
cards off
both.
the Thought Monitor.
I'm actually curious about that because those creatures aren't there.
Well, I thought it said player, not.
It's targets the player.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
so
goading
they're
the
not the
creature.
creatures.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
like goading. It's like
You're goading the player.
yeah. It's like yeah.
So any creatures that enter,
Um,
if they're able to, would still have to.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna tap 1. We're gonna sacrifice Thought Monitor to Smelting Bat. Reveal the top 8 cards in my deck. Convulsive Gear, Command Tower, Talisman of Progress, Anguish Unmaking, Godless Shrine. 5. Scrap Troller, Sacred Foundry, Talisman of Hierarchy, and Mix-Up. I will put these 2 talismans into play. And these on the bottom.
Get her, she's ramping.
Then, finally, about damn time. And then I will. What do I do here? player of Fiend's Tower, and then I'll tap 4. I'll cast Brea, taking 2 damage off my talismans. And I will scry 1 off of Path of Ancestry. I will keep that card on top. And then Brea on turn, I'll make 2 Thopters. And then I will pass, and I have Descended. So I will remove all counters and flip it into Tetlaton, the Searing Rift. I can tap it for a red, and anytime I cast a permanent spell with it, I discover X, where X is the permanent's mana value.
Yeah, that card.
And then I'll pass.
Yeah.
Makes me feel good I kept this first order.
Yes.
Roll for me, please.
I can. Damn it.
You get a knight.
That's fine.
You get some knights.
I'll get back this. I'll get it back.
You get
Don't
two
you
2/2 white and blue knight creature tokens with vigilance.
That's
Okay.
something.
I mean, that's more creatures.
Card. Knight. They're blue and white.
Yep.
There we go. Bam, found them.
Oh, Moxfield, is there anything you can't do?
These my creatures.
I feel like there is something.
I would like to roll
Probably,
again.
but
I don't know what it is. Nothing.
I would like to roll again.
all right.
Nothing.
And again.
Chaos. Some more knights.
You can hover over it and press X, by the way, and it'll make a copy of whatever you're hovering over.
Oh, I am setting counters for
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh, okay.
So now I need to pay 3. And again.
Nothing.
And again.
Nothing.
Fuck.
Let's go.
I'm gonna play this mountain as my land for turn. I'll play this Talisman of Hierarchy. And I will be sad and pass this.
Okie dokie. Sadness step. Untap. Let's move this to 4 time counters.
I just time walked myself to try to planeswalk.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's worth it.
I mean,
It was kind of your
yeah.
only real play.
Yeah.
You got a couple of shiny boys.
Now, what do I want to do?
And if you want to roll that player guy.
Actually, we'll just tap this. I'll play an Arcane Signet. It makes a color of my commander's color identity. Even though I guess I could just pay this for free. I have as foretold.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just play it for free.
Give it, take it away.
And then, do I want to do anything? Not really.
Valid.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Alrighty.
And nothing shady going on over here.
Right? Like,
That's second can open. Recon.
best
Yeah.
little whorehouse in Texas. Ain't nothing dirty going on.
It's been forever since I've seen that.
Such a good movie. Let's do a planes. So let's see. Okay. Really doesn't know how to use that. we will do a dragon sword. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recast my commander. I will get a counter. And scry. That. Will go on the bottom. And then I'll move to combat.
How much you doing to me?
I have to do 9.
Okay. Got 19. And another 4 commander, putting me to 16 total.
Oh.
I don't hate it. I will look at the top 3 once. Interesting. These are all good options. I think it's gonna be that one. And I will return my commander back to my hand. Cool. I will move to end step. I will flicker this shimmer dragon.
Sick.
And I don't have to discard, so we're good.
Nice. On deck. Upkeep. Raw. Move to first main phase. Trigger chapter 3. I have 10 artifacts. I'd like to deal 10 damage to both Jarvis and Benji's face.
I'm going to respond to that, and we're going to blow up your land.
Sure, I'll respond and I'll float a red.
You got a basic?
I sure do.
Alright, so that means that Jarvis, you're
I actually
off the
don't have
hook.
basics in this deck, so this is bad. Bad deck builder. Don't have basics in this deck. Forgot to put them.
I try to at least put a couple in now because I've had that happen, and I've definitely done it on stream where
Yeah.
I should have known I had no basics, and then I still went and searched. I'm like, oh, I'm just choosing not to.
Oh, wait, so
Yeah.
Jarvis is dead.
No.
No, Jarvis was at 19 and now goes
Oh.
to 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jarvis is definitively not dead yet.
My brother's
I'm
war is
playing
pretty gross.
specifically If you don't have basics in your deck,
I'm a 4-color deck. Sorry. Like,
you
I
should
deserve to
still
get
run
Blood
basics.
Mooned. That's what I'm saying.
You should still
I'm
run
just
basics.
saying I deserve to get Blood Mooned.
Even in my 5-player deck, I run 10 basics.
Because your 5-color deck plays green!
I don't play ramp spells.
um,
I don't play land
Attack.
ramp spells. I play treasures.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
treasures.
not an artifact, remember. I'll tap for 4, and then using the red floating. I'll cast the Might Stone and Weak Stone.
Yo.
When it enters the battlefield, I will draw 2 cards. Yeah, I don't need to kill anything. I'll draw 2 cards.
No, the reason why I actually play basics is when I first started playing Commander, the daughter of the LGS owner told me that if I would ever come to that LGS and told her that my deck did not have any basics in it, she would purposely just go and get her deck that played back to basics and Blood Moon in it.
Jesus
just
Christ. Wow.
It's just like, don't come back here, Jarvis.
Mean. That is
You put some
mean.
basics in here, you don't play.
Just teaching responsible deck building early on.
I'll tap the Might Stone for 2. I'll spend 1 to sack it to Smelting Vat. Reveal the top 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Shimmer Dragon.
I will choose Machine God's Effigy, and I'll have Machine God's Effigy enter the battlefield as a copy of Shimmer Dragon.
Yep, that's fine.
I have a Shimmer Dragon now. Let's go.
I like Benji's more because he doesn't have Hexproof right now.
It's understandable.
Dragon.
I will then. Yeah, colors splitting. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 mana available to me. That's neat. I'll tap 2 for an arcane signet, an actual arcane signet, not a fraction power stone. I'll play this land for turn. I will. 5, 6, 7, 8. I will cast the One Ring. ETB, I will get protection from everything until my next turn.
Looter's trying to win.
Well, tap it. Put a burden counter and draw a card. I will then. I will pass the turn with 7 cards in my hand.
Okay. Hey, Amara.
Yeah.
Can I bother you for a roll of that?
You may.
Please?
I guess if I have to. I don't know where that die went. It went somewhere.
It's in the top left corner of your playmat.
Somewhere in there. Not that.
Yeah, it's somewhere hiding.
I lost the big one, and the big one won't go in this little hole, but yeah, the tiny ones.
I would like to do it again, please.
Also, Bio has just redeemed. We have redemptions. Bio is here. The chaos has begun. Everybody draw a card.
Oh my goodness.
Then everybody get a treasure token.
Yay.
And then
Is it like an actual treasure token, or is it?
It is an actual treasure code,
artifact?
but it will not trigger anything coming into play.
Okay.
And
I
then
sacrifice it. Can I tap it to my
you may sack it. You may do as you wish once it comes out.
Okay, cool.
And everybody will get a rampant growth. Which a tapped land basic.
I don't have basics. Don't have
See,
basics.
this is
It's fine.
second time, one game.
This is fine. It's fine. This is fine.
Okay. Did you roll the die the second time?
I did not roll the second time. I lost it the first time, and then we rolled the first time.
I just wanted to make sure I was.
First roll was a wash.
Yeah, nothing.
Let's go again.
Okay, dokie. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing.
And again.
Okie dokie. Nothing. I'm so sorry, Jarvis.
I was like,
You can roll the Planechase die on Moxfield now. If
can?
I do believe so.
Oh my god.
I do believe there is a dice roll.
Player. Well, there is dice roll. There is a real player die. Oh, okay. Sweet. I didn't realize that. One.
You're like, you suck at this.
No, it's just I want to suck at it too. Yeah.
Oop.
Chaos!
Okay.
Yay!
Bio's also taking care of
More
it for you.
guys.
So apparently we're Planechasing. God damn it.
Okay.
Bio, you don't know the hell you've just
At least brought us this earth.
on everybody but Ludi.
Well,
I have pro everything. I don't know what to talk about. Like this is fine.
So all this stuff will come back in. When it all comes back into play, I will have some triggers.
They don't enter the battlefield. They just.
Oh, they're just. Oh, yeah, they're phasing back in. Ugh. Lame.
What's our new plane?
Oh, yes. Where are we going? We're going to Bant. All creatures have Exalted. When a creature attacks alone, it gets
my God,
plus one
alright.
plus. Okay, before you go to combat, let me know.
So Jarvis, who do you want to kill? Who do you want to kill?
Yeah, let me know before you go to combat.
Let me read comic stuff so in the range.
does dumb stuff.
Based on the number of creatures attacking.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
yeah. And yes, and I believe it's life loss. Not
It is
damage,
life loss.
Yeah.
so that gets around the protection.
It does.
Alright, fine. Alright, when you go to combat, I have a response.
Wow, everyone just having fun with combat today. Not even letting me go and have fun yet.
Plenty of fun. You've had enough fun.
You had your fun.
Let me know when you're going to combat. And then,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cathar's Crusade.
cool. Great.
I never played my land for turn. I'll play this plains. 1,
Sure.
2. 1, 2, 3. Augusta, Dean of Order.
Good call.
What does that do?
It's really interesting. I'm not sure what the second half is doing for you.
Other untapped creatures get
It gives pseudo-vigilance.
But then tap.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Before that comes out. What is that? Yeah, I don't want everything having vigilance, and I don't need everything. I don't need any of this happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I am going to play Gallifrey Falls, and I'm going to actually play my As Foretold cost for the 1/2. I do believe I can do that. For no more. I cannot? Okay, excellent. That was a question I had, but I didn't want to give away that I had a split card.
Right.
Okay.
This is going to do 4 damage to all creatures.
It's going to do 4 damage to all creatures. Each creature dealt damage this way, they would die this turn, is exiled instead, and then I'm going to phase out all my creatures.
You're doing it in response to Augusta?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So everything.
I will.
Yeah, for me,
I'll
everything
respond.
except
Okay.
my gnome and everything. Go.
I will tap these 2 Thought-Thirst to draw a card with Shimmer Dragon. I will. Tap Brea and a Treasure to draw a card. Then I will. Let me look at some graveyard. I'll tap.
Get that.
I'll activate Brea, sacrificing herself and one of the Thopters.
Hey, Raiders, what is happening? Welcome
Hey,
to
Jen
our
and Donnie.
welcome to our nonsensical
Hello,
plane chase game we have going on here.
This sure is one of the Planechase games of all time. I will gain 5 life, and I'm deciding whether I leave Brea in the graveyard or put her in the command zone.
If she dies, she gets. Oh, you're sacrificing her. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sacrificing.
Hey, Proxy, what's up? Red Baron, Jen and Donnie. What is up, everybody?
So many cool people.
All the cool peoples, and they're spinning
I will
logos.
send her back.
Okay.
I'll gain 5 up to 30. Actually, no. Hold on. I'm gonna give Sun Titan -4/-4.
Oop.
Sun Titan. You go to hell, Sun Titan.
Okay, then in response to the targeting of Sun Titan, I want to pay the 2 and sacrifice Sun Titan to Commissar and gain 2 life and draw a card.
Sounds good. My stuff will phase out.
except Ishin
Eats it.
and Augusta will be gone from my battle.
Augusta will.
I had to have an emergency switch just in case you phased back in, so...
Yeah, no, that was.
Counter to Ishin.
It would have been nice getting the Commissar trigger since Ludi's got protection from everything.
Yeah.
I had Bray. I was just gonna kill Commissar before he attacked.
Oh, the Commissar. Proxy, Sun Titan does everything wrong.
I will go to combat. Sun Titan was going to loop Commander Sphere this time. I am going to attack the one that has robbed me.
Hi!
With Vision.
That's me.
I am going to use the attack trigger for Augusta to untap it. So it is going to be 4 damage coming your way. And I will go and do my tutoring for basic lands. Because I still have some left, apparently.
Can't do this. I'm just gonna fetch for a Triumph. But yeah.
Let's say you have so many lands.
That many lands. Oh, you mean?
Yeah, Jarvis has got a lot of lands.
Look, I don't know what you mean. I would.
There's some ramping going on up there.
Yeah,
I sure am taking Bray at game actions.
Sort of the Animus.
That's
Augusta.
Yeah, it does. Turns out when you get to fetch 2 lands a turn, it's a good.
Good.
Then I will pass the turn.
Okie dokie.
Oh, and I never put a counter on Augusta. I better do that. Oh, wait a minute, Amara, it's 5, not 4.
Because of the Cathar's Crusade trigger.
Yeah.
Oh, Cathar's Crusade.
I mean,
my army.
definitely helped us not have to deal with that.
Yeah. My army will phase back in.
I'd actually be okay with not dealing with Cathar's Crusade on Moxfield.
Sure.
In paper, it'd actually be a lot easier for me.
Interesting. That is not going to save us right now. Let's tab 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to play one of my commanders, Donna Noble. When she comes in...
You
Yes.
don't need to try to be safe from me right now.
I was gonna... How much life would we have lost? Probably a lot.
We don't. Everyone would be dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because that,
Actually, no. Because Commissar is an
It's
attack
like-
trigger. Oh, yeah, you don't be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna soul bond Donna Noble over to the Atrax Warden. Soul bond. Whenever Donna or a creature is paired is dealt damage, Donna deals that much damage to target player. And then I don't remember. What does Vanishing do? It doesn't have the reminder text on it. I don't know.
Vanishing is this permanent enter with 3 time counters on it. I leave it upkeep, remove a time counter from it, and when you remove the last one, you sacrifice it.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. There's so many weird cards in this Doctor Who set. I'm like, oh, what does this do?
Yeah.
Even after having like a whole entire week where I played like 14 games with all the decks, like I still didn't know what all the cards did. So Chaos is going to go off. Whenever Chaos goes off, I'm going to put a Divinity counter on target green, white, or blue creature. That creature has indestructible as long as it has a Divinity counter on it. I am going to put it on the Atrax Warden.
All creatures had Exalted, so Ishin...
Oh, I would have got hit for more.
So again,
Oh my god.
Plus 4 damage.
Oh my god, I hate it.
Sorry.
It's all good.
That wasn't it wasn't the plan to hit with only one creature.
Success. Excellent.
Fair point.
Not a fan, but I will allow it. Okay, so I have a Divinity counter on the Atrax Warden. What other weird things do we want to do?
What is this redemption?
Oh, everybody gets to put a +1/+1 counter on one of their creatures.
Sold.
Excellent. It was very easy. There we go. Do I want to... Oh, you know what? I forgot I have As Foretold.
I choose this one.
Where did I put my...
That was a full choice.
That one.
So,
I choose you.
this deck is the same exact color as my desk. I put my hand down, I'm like, the frickin' hell did it go?
Ooh, Jarvis gets a battle.
Oh, yeah.
Battle time. See, this is where the battles come into play.
Right? I can finally attack someone that's not a player. I don't know why I would, but...
So, Jarvis, guess I didn't flip this back. When the invasion of Theros enters the battlefield, you search your library for an aura, god, or demigod card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle. And we may attack that battle.
Who is defending?
Oh,
the
Jarvis is the defender of this battle, so anybody who...
battle? Jarvis both controls and defends.
Well,
the
Jarvis
battle.
Jarvis gets the front half of the battle, and then if we destroy it, we get the other half. He cannot attack his own.
Oh!
Yeah, this is weird redemption.
I know I have a god. I'm looking to see if I have any other things in here.
I am terrified what god is in your deck. So I have a guess.
It sounds like it would be a Perforos.
Yeah,
It's not now. I was thinking Eros.
that's it.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, forgot about that one.
Okay, yeah,
Perforos
that's
makes sense if you have like all of those things and everything, which would be, oh my god, we'd be dead.
So there we go.
Oh, Planechase. Okay, so let me move some stuff around here.
And I need to go and add a token of a battle.
Yep.
The invasion of Theros.
Okay, so I am
Helps
going...
if I don't make typos.
Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put a time counter on here. I am going to play a saga. The Parting of the Ways. The first half, I'm going to exile the top 5 cards of my library. For each non-land card exiled this way, put a number of time counters on that card equal to its mana value. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. And then the next one I will time travel, and then time travel again. And then 3, for each opponent, destroy up to 1 target artifact that player controls. So that will come out.
You might be frozen again.
Am I frozen?
Yeah.
I was doing so well with that light. I was like, I moved it forward. It was not locking up anymore.
I almost did put Perforos in here, but not the... I almost put Sneak Attack Perforos in here. Because of the board.
So we have Wibbly Wobbly Timey Wimey that will come out with 2. We will have Psychic Paper come out with 2.
Look at all these raiders.
Nope. Hey, what is going on? Magic the Dungeoning? What is happening? How did your game go? Exotic Orchard will just go into exile. Cannot play it.
All of you raiders.
All of you paraders.
Deformed heart.
And then a Star Whale, which will come in with 8.
Star whale.
Star Whale. Star Whale has killed me so many times. I hate the thing. Tom likes to play this deck a lot. 8 counters? I know how spin downs work.
Last
Do I?
week's,
Those are in
next
exile.
voting was voting Donna Noble.
Okay. It wasn't Donna Noble's gross.
Just Donna Noble.
Just on an open.
Just
that's
Donna
so
Noble.
What's Donna Noble?
Well, I guess we'll go to... You know what? I'll pass. I'm sorry my turn took so long.
You don't want to kill the battle?
I do want to kill the battle, actually. Yes. I will kill that battle. But I need to leave up a blocker.
I do have a 5/6 and a 3/5.
You don't have any flyers though.
Yeah, but not my creatures don't know how to fly. They didn't get their wings.
What I'm saying is that Amara can still kill the battle.
I could kill the battle. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass. I need my mana for things.
Bio did redeem
And things.
Planechase.
Oh, excellent. We are leaving. Where are we going?
Mars like I had to take space.
Yeah, I know. When I get to a certain point, I have to start putting things on top of things. Whenever a player casts a creature spell, we are on Jund.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. If that, whenever a player casts a spell that's black, red, or green, it gains Devour 5. Okay, I'm going to use my Foretell. I'm going to play Idris, Soul of the Tartarus. Tartarus. When Idris enters the battlefield, exile another target artifact you control until it leaves the battlefield. It has all the activated and triggered abilities of the exiled card and gets +X, where it's equal to the exiled card's mana value. I think the only artifact I have is an Arcane Signet, so I guess I'll sap my Arcane Signet for a mana for no reason, because it's not going to actually do anything. And then, since it is a red creature, I am going to eat this alien, and eat this alien, and eat the doctor.
Oh my god.
Holy moly.
And
Laura, they had families.
they did have families. I
Not
will.
anymore, they don't.
I will make them aware of what happened here.
Well, they still have families, but their families just don't have
So I'm gonna put 15 plus.
Yeah, good point.
I'm gonna put 15 +1/+1 counters on here because why not?
Okay.
And then I shall pass my turn. I've done the silly things.
Yeah. I'll say. Let's go ahead and untap. I have no upkeep. Draw for turn. Okay, yeah, we'll give it a try. I'll do 1, 2 for a Dragon Tempest,
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
and then 1, 2, 3,
Hey KJ, what's happening?
4,
Welcome, Raiders.
5
Raid. Welcome,
6,
big
7.
red machine.
for an Ancient Gold Dragon.
All right. I see.
It has haste, and there's a Dragon Tempest trigger. So when it enters the battlefield, I will have. I'll do a scry off the cast. I will put that on the bottom. When it enters, we'll do that, and then there is a trigger. So I will have it deal 2 to Amara.
Okie
Mara, hopefully you don't have good stuff in your fridge because they're raiding your fridge.
I know, I do. I have some pretty good stuff in my fridge right now. There's a peanut butter pie. Hey Raiders, what's happening?
You will
Okay.
keep the stream down Mara's fridge.
I will go ahead and pay 1 for a Soul Ring. And then I'll move to combat. And I will send the dragon over at Jarvis.
Not attacking the Shimmer Dragon?
No.
But why me?
Because you don't have a flyer.
Sure, McMurray, do you want to
I
eat the
have
pie
a
now?
feeling that both you and Amara are dead anyway. So it
So-
does not matter.
I have a trigger. When it deals combat damage to you, I will roll a d20 and then make that many dragons.
Low roll.
1.
How about an 8?
Well,
yeah,
Amara.
all right, yeah.
Mara, you and I got fucked.
Let's So I don't have my. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 3 damage.
No, they all get made at the same time. It's
Okay, so it's not incremental. It's all of it together.
it's
Yeah,
all
they
of
all
them
see
at
each
the
other.
same time, and
So it'd be
so you can deal.
Yeah,
10
like
damage.
yeah.
Okay.
Can I phase my everybody lives? Is that Oh,
We'll go ahead and just kill Amara and Jarvis.
Yeah, that's fair.
makes sense?
I have no creatures to kill, so sweet.
And
I was gonna be a problem on my turn anyway.
Well, hang on, because it says it deals X damage to target creature. Okay, so I'm gonna do it to where I just use the last 3 to kill the 3 of you,
Yeah.
or the 2 of you, and the rest of these
Okay.
will hit your creatures.
Insulting.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Dragon Tempest. Does it say creature? Creature.
It says
Any target.
target creature or player.
Has it been updated to any target?
No,
Yes, it has.
it has. Oh, is this an old one?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
And it
The
has been
Tech
updated
Hero
to any
one.
target. So do you want to have it deal damage to the battle before I no longer defend it?
Oh, good thinking. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop the battle as one of these.
Okay.
So I will get Ifara. Ifara? Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be really great. Look, I'm just going to use these labels.
that works.
So she has lifelink and indestructible as long as I control 3 other enchantments, which I do not.
No, well, I was gonna be a problem on my turn anyway because I was gonna ascend from Avernus and rabble rousing on my turn.
That sounds about
See,
right.
you're playing Avernus. You said you weren't.
Oh no.
I know.
Ascend.
Oh, I know.
I'm playing the red
Yeah.
one.
I'm still.
We got a draw a card.
Oh, we do have a draw card. Yes.
I'm still gonna draw a card before I die since I can.
Just because I want to look at it.
Mana.
That's not going to save me.
And I have not played a land for turns, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
So I will take my bazillion 24 damage.
Yeah, it's going to be, you'll take 20 and Jarvis will take 10.
Okay, joking.
Glad I cast the One Ring when I did.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and call that a turn. Teleportation circle will blink the ancient gold dragon. So I'll have it. Wait, actually, I will not do that because I'm gonna have to deal the damage somewhere.
Hey,
And I can't
Dark.
target
Yeah.
There's some death happening.
You could, well, you're able to. Oh,
you. I have to
Yeah.
target something.
Something, yeah, something has to get targeted, and it cannot be me, and I don't have any creatures to target.
Yeah.
So it has
So
to be Benji's own face or one of his own creatures.
actually,
the
that
one of the fairy dragons.
yeah, I'd rather have a 7/10 up and sack a fairy. So we'll deal 10 damage to that fairy dragon. It had it coming.
Poor fairy dragon.
I want that.
Looked at you the wrong way. You're just like, get out of here.
He's too smug for it someday.
Holy shit. Alright, well, that sure was one of the draws of all time. I don't know if it was a good one, but it sure was one of them.
It was a card that is in the deck. Not too bad, Gage.
I'll tap the One Ring.
I was going
Brought you
a lot better until Becky
Okay.
what and killed me.
Well, this is... Okay,
I'm
now
not
we're
seeing anything
cooking.
several.
Yeah, if you would have seen the beginning of the match, you would understand why Jarvis is dead.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so let's see. I guess I should just go with Plan A, which was just the. Well, I guess 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Play this. Let's start by casting Mycosynth Golem for free.
Sure.
Then I will tap 2 and cast Chaos Defiler.
Okay.
I will not devour any creatures.
You don't want it to eat your...
I would
Mycosynth?
like to not eat my Mycosynth Golem, please.
Hey, Quinn, what's going on?
You know, this game would have been over before if the Planechase didn't phase me out.
That is correct.
That is very correct.
Okay.
TLDR, in a 1v1 game, it destroys target permanent when it enters battlefield or dies, but does not specifically target. So I choose a permanent and destroy it. That's how this works in 1v1.
Okay, but there is still it's still an enters the, well, okay. That means I can't respond
It is,
to it.
yeah, it is an ETP. You can respond to it, because it's an ETP.
But you don't... Trying to wrap my brain around that. Do I get to know what it is that you're selecting before I... Okay.
You don't get to know what it is until it is already gone.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll blow up the Dragon Tempest.
Yep.
Then I will 3, 4, 5, 6. I will cast Wire Surgeons, and I will devour my Chaos Defiler. It will then blow up. Wire Surgeon gives all artifact creatures in my graveyard Encore.
Okay.
When Chaos Defiler dies, it will blow up the Ancient Gold Dragon.
Okay.
I will... Oh, actually... no, actually, sorry. It'll blow up the Shimmer Dragon.
It's got hexproof.
It doesn't target.
It
just
doesn't
chooses
matter.
a non-land.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Then I'll cast Meteor Golem for free and destroy the Ancient Gold Dragon.
Sure.
Then I will... Yeah, I have just enough mana. Oh, no, I have 1 extra mana, so I do have mana to spare, so I will. Activate Smelting Vat and sacrifice. I'll sacrifice my Mycosynth Golem. So I'll vat for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just get a Rakdos Signet, which is unfortunate. That's fine, because then I will tap for 5. And I will cast Scrap Mastery.
What does this do?
Each player exiles all artifact cards from their graveyard, then sacrifices all artifacts they control, then puts all cards they exile this way onto the battlefield. It basically swaps the graveyards and battlefields of
So like
artifacts.
a living death, basically, kind of. Oh, weird.
Yes, yeah, it's living death for artifacts.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to respond to that.
Okay.
And we are going to attempt to Chaos Warrior One Ring.
Sweet. Deal. I'll shuffle it into my deck.
If you get it back, I'm calling shenanigans. I'm calling for a different judge.
I get a command tower.
Call out.
No shenanigans here. Anything else before Scrapmaster resolves?
Nope, I've got nothing.
Sweet. will sacrifice all these artifacts, except the power stone.
I have no artifacts in my graveyard.
I'm going to get back Mycosynth Golem, Chaos Defiler, Brass's Tunnel Grinder, Mightstone of Weakstone, Thought Monitor, Spine of Ishsa, and Angel of the Ruins. Chaos Defiler is going to enter, and I'm going to blow up one of your... does Afara have Indestructible? No.
No.
I'm going to have Angel of the Ruins exile Afara and Teleportation Circle. I will have Spine of Ishsa and Chaos Defiler blow up Fairy Dragon each. And then I will draw 4 cards off of Mightstone, Weakstone, and Thought Monitor, and then I will resolve Brass's Tunnel Grinder last.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then Tunnel Grinder resolves. I will discard a bunch of cards. I will discard you. I'll clean up my board in a second. You. I don't need Wondrous Crucible. I don't need. Raids. Don't need.
I don't remember if I put Brass's Tunnel Grinder in my pirate
So I'll
deck.
draw. I'll draw 6 cards.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. How many artifacts do I control? I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 artifacts in play. I'll cast Karn for free. I will cast Triplicate Titan and Phyrexian Triniform for free. I will tap the Mightstone and Weakstone for 2. And I will cast a Soul Ring floating 1. I will tap it, cast a Talisman, still floating 1. And then I will cast a... And then I will just cast a Dimmer Signet, and then pass the turn and clean up my board.
Awesome.
And that is why I love playing Artifact.
All right, good game.
This bullshit.
Yeah, it's kind of obnoxious.
GG.
But it was really good. I couldn't do anything about
I'm sorry.
It was unfortunate.
So many cards.
Yeah.
Putting a flyer in the game won you that game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because I had, 29 coming at you?
So many flyers.
You have 29.
Devour.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that triplicate Titan
Yeah.
and that
Yeah, the Triplicate Titan, the Angel, and the Thought Monitor. Yeah.
good game, everybody.
Definitely tried to planeswalk away from Jund for getting at the
Yeah.
Devour.
The Devour 5 is just nonsense.
It's absolutely.
Like, I don't know how they decided.
Unshakability.
Yeah, like, that was the number they decided. They're like, you know what, that seems fair. 5?
I mean, 5 is like a round number. Like, it is.
They're like, that'll make math easy, right?
I mean, it kind of, 5 does make math pretty easy.
Until, like, Krinko just starts eating his guys, and it's just downhill from there.
Yeah, and then it's just like, yeah. Krankus starts eating his guys. Frost just eats the kobolds he creates.
I just ate a doctor. Even Time Lords are not safe.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let everybody
Yeah.
do a little outro here.
My creatures, I love them too much.
Your creature, I would eat your creatures. Jarvis, what do you got going on in the world?
Tomorrow I will be streaming Commander at 9. Same thing on Thursday. And then Wednesday I'll be streaming with Benji for a nice doubleheader. Not too much else. Oh, and I posted my new YouTube video today, which
Nice.
was my stream from last Wednesday.
That's a lot of stuff, Jarvis.
Yeah.
It's like that is a whole bunch of things.
A lot.
Things and stuff.
And Benji, what do you got going on?
Hey folks, I'm Benji the Brewer. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter and TikTok and Blue Sky at Benji the Brewer. You can also find me on Moxfield at Benji_the_Brewer, where you can see all the decks I play on stream, like this one, and all the decks that I brew on stream, like Simic Aristocrats, Clever TBA, which is the deck that I brewed with Quinn, Empress Quinn, earlier today. Like Jarvis said, you can catch us both doing a joint stream thing where Jarvis will be my guest for hard mode at, I forget what time we agreed on.
Like
And then-
8 or something.
Yeah, and then we will move over to Jarvis's stream where I will be a guest on Jarvis's stream. So you can still catch me doing 2 brews this coming Wednesday. I'll be on Davey's stream on Tuesday. And oh yeah, you can catch me in Chicago. I'll be in Chicago. So you can, I'll be sitting with the wonderful Queen of Cardboard, Beth. So that is, I believe, 10 a.m. Friday. So if
Awesome.
you're going and you want to say hi and maybe get me to spin you a deck prompt, that's when you can find me.
Love it.
I'm sorry, Benji, but I'm not getting up at 10 a.m. on Friday.
It's so early.
Not
I will be there, but I will not be awake. I'll just be roaming around.
I don't know that I'll be awake, but you know.
I have to slap you around, wake you up at the table, be like, hey, sign my stuff.
Talk
Do these
to people.
things. Sign my Mac, goddammit. Wake up.
I will definitely ask for that.
And Ludi, what do you got going on?
I am Looter Scooter. You can find me on Twitter at Ludi_Scooty. You can also find me guesting on various people's streams. I'm streaming with Mr. Bevers this week. I'm streaming with Benji next week. Yeah. Also, I host a podcast called On an Adventure, where I talk to various other Magic content creators about usually not Magic. We usually just talk about, I don't know, random stuff for an hour and a half. I don't know how to describe it. We
I
just
can talk about random
Right.
stuff
Yeah.
all day long. You know how many
Exactly.
hobbies I have?
Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, random hobbies, life stuff.
Got that going on all the time too.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm alive.
Random content creation. Yeah, you can check that out. It's called On an Adventure. Anywhere you get your podcasts.
If you,
Guess what?
It's currently on
listen to
hiatus.
it. I was
And
gonna say,
Same
if you
with
listen to him.
Tuesday.
Ben, thank you very much for the sub.
Imara and I chat before we do my brews. That is essentially what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's just random nonsense we're just talking about. Like, hey, I love it.
Yep.
Hanging out with all of you makes my day. I enjoy our time together. Is there anybody on that anybody knows that to go raid? I went to like I don't know any of these people. Nobody's playing Magic.
Mercurial Blue's on.
I was saying, right, Curator Blue is on.
And Dredge MTG is playing CDH with Mav. Who else does he have on? Or they have on
With
Mav,
Scylla?
Priscilla, and Mr. Banana.
Mr. Banana.
Yeah.
Mr.
Dredge MTG?
Yeah, the second E in Dredge is a 3.
See, this is why I don't find anybody. You start like Tom's new account is a 0. It's a trick.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And they are good people.
So,
I've played with them many times.
okay, awesome. Let us send love over there. Everybody, I will be back. Tomorrow I'll be playing with Tom. We just stream our games. You don't have to come. You can come and say hi if you want and just watch me abuse Tom. That's okay. It's like 4 hours of me just slapping him around, testing decks out.
Bullying?
Yeah. I don't mean to be a bully. It's the only way I can make him stronger. You can also find me on Wednesday, where I'll be playing board games with my partner in the morning at 12 o'clock. I think we're playing Zombie Kittens this week and eating imported snacks that we find. Because, yeah, I'm like, I don't know what this says. Let's put it in our mouth. And also... You love that, Benji?
Just not expecting to hear that tonight.
And you can find me playing Planechase on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock with some of my wonderful guests. If you're not following these people, make sure you're doing that. Otherwise, I'll come and find you. That's all I got, everybody. You can tell it's late.
Definitely.
It sure is.
So I'm going to start the raid, make sure that's all going good, and then, yeah, we will see you all soon. Take care of yourselves and take care of everybody else that you love. Because it sounds like a good idea. Bye, everybody.